Hello, this is the luckiest maths teacher in the world going through best buys. So yes, I have another example involving cologne. So I'm asking you which is a better buy, 1.2 litres of cologne for $950 or 350 mils for $300. Now clearly the 350 mils for $300 is cheaper, but it may not be cheaper per mil or per 100 mils or whatever. And that's what we're looking at when we're looking at best buys. We're saying which is cheaper per unit. A unit could be a mil, 100 mils, whatever we choose. So these are just rates because we're comparing two different quantities. In this case, we're comparing volume, number of litres or mils, with a price. So we can write this as a rate and we can figure out which of the rates is highest or lowest. So let's start by looking at the 1.2 litres for $950. So I can write this as a rate the same way I've been doing in previous lessons. So I've got 1.2 litre per $950. Now, because I want to compare this to 350 mils, it's probably easier if I write 1.2 litres in mils. And hopefully you know that there are 1,000 millilitres in a litre. So this is the same as 1,200 mils per $950. So, as I said before, I want to find out which is cheaper per unit. Now I can choose in these best buys whether I find the cost of each per 100 mils or per 1 mil or whatever. In this example, I'm going to find which is the cheapest per 100 mils. So I want to write this as a rate with 100 mils on top, and I want to find what goes in the box at the bottom. So just like you've been doing, equivalent rates, to get from 1,200 mils to 100 mils, I've divided by 12. So therefore, I must also divide the bottom by 12. So if I go $950 divided by 12, I get $79. And again, I'm going to round it to 2 decimal places because it's money. So what I've essentially done is I've found out that 1.2 litres for $950 is the same as $79.17 per 100 mils. So to compare this to the other one, 350 mils for $300, I'm now going to find that as a cost per 100 mils. So I have 350 mils per $300. Now to be able to compare these effectively, I want to again make the top 100 mils. I want to do the same as last time. So I want to find that's 100 mils for how many dollars? So to get from here to here, I've divided by 3.5. So I need to also divide 300 by 3.5. And if I do that and put it on my calculator, again, I'm going to write it to 2 decimal places. That's $85.71. So the bottom one, so 350 mils for $300, that is the same as $85.71 per 100 mils. So now they're easy to compare. They've both got 100 mils, but this one costs more per 100 mils. And so we conclude which is a better buy, this one here. So you probably should write a sentence, therefore the 1.2 litres is a better buy, okay? So we did that by comparing the cost per 100 mils, but I could have just as easily have compared their cost per 1 mil. All right, now I'm going to do just one more complicated example. Please pause and copy this down if you need it. All right, so let's look at this example here. We have, again, 2 options, and we want to find which is the best buy. So 12 250 gram bags of apples for $8.50 or 1 2 kilo bag of apples for $9, but the price is being discounted. Now, even though the question says which is cheaper per gram, we don't necessarily have to find the price per gram. We can find the price per 100 grams or per kilo or whatever. They're equivalent rates in that if one of them is cheaper per kilogram, it'll be cheaper per gram. If one of them is cheaper per 100 grams, it'll be cheaper per gram. So let's go ahead and do this. So firstly, I'm going to look at the first option, and I need to figure out exactly how many grams of apples we're getting. So 12 times 250 equals 3,000. So this is 3,000 grams or 3 kilograms of apples for $8.50. So we can write this as a rate. So we've got 3 kilograms per $8.50. Now usually we write them the other way around. It doesn't actually matter in this case. We could write $8.50 per 3 kilograms. Either way, it doesn't matter. So in this case we just go $8.50 divided by 3. And we get $2.83 again. I'm rounding it to 2 decimal points. So this is $2.83 per kilogram. So let's look at the second option. Now the second one says it's been discounted by 20%, so you know how to do this. If I want to discount something by 20%, I take that something and I times by 1 minus percentage over 100. Hopefully that's ringing some bells for you. And that is $7.20. So this second option, I'm actually paying $7.20, but it's only for 2 kilos. So this as a rate is $7.20 for 2 kilos. So $7.20 divided by 2 is $3.60 per kilo. Now the question did ask which is cheaper per gram, but as I told you, if one of them is cheaper per kilogram, it'll also be cheaper per gram. So clearly this one here is cheaper per kilogram, it will be cheaper per gram. And that's my answer. Which option is cheaper per gram? This one here. So again, you should write a sentence answer, therefore the first option is cheaper or whatever. If the question said which is cheaper by how much, and then you'd give that too. So here it is the first one, that is cheaper by 77 cents per kilogram. All right, hope you've enjoyed the video. This has been the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Have a great day.